Welcome everybody to the seasonal diet, eating what our ancestors ate when they ate it, like we were evolved to do. Chaga mushroom. This is something one of you asked about, and I'm happy to do a video on it. So there are, I don't know how many thousands of mushrooms and fungus, as they're like, I think there's like 10-something thousand mushroom types that we know about, but, you know, scientists say that there's probably much more than that, that's not even the part of it. There's so much more different fungus growing. So there is really a lot to speak about mushrooms, but this video is going to be about the chaga mushroom specifically. We speak mainly about European native foods on this channel, so we can definitely count this here. It's mainly known as being native to Russia, but it grows on birch trees, which we have all over the world, and there actually is a list of scientifically proven benefits to this mushroom, and an even longer list of traditional medicinal uses in the West for this. I'm not a scientist, I'm just a dumbass, so I can't speak about the proven benefits of this in modern medicine. I can only speak about history and spirituality on this channel and give my opinions there. So the earliest records of the chaga come from almost 1,000 years ago, where it was used to treat skin and other types of cancers. I think it was a Russian like king or something, I'll put the source up here, that used it to cure some type of lip cancer. Ulcers it was used to cure too, and basically any types of ailment or illness that affects like your skin or some sort of damage to the insides or something like that. It was also used to improve energy among soldiers of the 1800s, where we have a lot of records for it being used as a substitute for coffee, but it was probably a remedy for fatigue much before then. It's also full of vitamins and minerals and antioxidants, and interestingly enough, these mushrooms start to pop up in the winter. They're a fungus that grows on the birch tree, basically. And a winter is basically a time when humans would have a lack of these vitamins and minerals that are in the chaga mushroom, and it's so amazing how it works. This mushroom actually is a parasite, and it's not the mushroom that has these nutrients and the benefits, but it's this mushroom that's sucking the nutrients out of the tree and makes it more bioavailable for us humans so we can eat it. And you all know the birch tree. I did a video about that before. The birch tree is one of the most sacred trees that we have in the Norse and Germanic tradition. There are only 2 runes, the letters of our alphabet, that are named after trees, and one of them is the birch tree, bjarkan. And for good reason. The birch tree in the Norse world has the most uses out of pretty much every other tree in the nature, and this mushroom is just one of the many uses that come out of this tree. There's also some very old beliefs in the folk tradition that we think goes back to pagan times, that helpful spirits or even gods would be living in these birch trees. And this mushroom is what brings that spirit and energy out of the tree and brings it into the mushroom so we can absorb it. Guys, how beautiful is nature like that? It gives us exactly what we need at the time we need it. So this mushroom actually grows even better in the winter and colder time in Europe. And thank you guys for reminding me, actually, because I gotta go buy some now. In Norway, the health food store used to have it in its raw powdered form, and I took it from time to time. You can get it at most health food stores, but I think it comes in pill form, but I prefer it in the tea form. But yeah, again, listen to nature and its natural seasons, like I always say. So it's probably best to take this thing throughout the winter when it first starts growing on the trees. This would be the time where our ancestors had it, so it just makes sense there. So but always check with your doctor, of course, because it can have some negative side effects. But if you are going to try, it definitely has been used medicinally by our ancestors for a very long time.